Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. What is his emotional connection to you? And I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, visit my website. The readings are currently 50% off. The link is in the description. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. And I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, the readings are now 50% off. Visit my website. Now let's get straight into your reading. I can currently see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to the goddess Hathor. And the goddess Hathor is an Egyptian goddess, and she represents joy. The goddess of love and joy, Hathor, is the golden one, which appears to usher in a new era of celebration and joy. And number 1, let me just point out, you're on a vibrational frequency where you'll find happiness if you decide to pursue the avenue you're contemplating, okay? And this is a time for you to celebrate, to say hooray, and go after what it is that you want to go after. And so what I'm picking up with this energy, his true feelings about you, is that he feels like right now, you're really focused on your purpose, your dreams, and your goals, going in a direction that brings you bliss. And he's just wondering, is he a part of your happiness? Is he a part of your journey? Will there be a happy outcome in the future for you guys? So this is his true feelings. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You have here the 6 of Wands. That's fire, passion, energy, all right? High frequency, 6 of Wands. Let me tell you, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries is significant. Top placements of his birth chart or your chart as a confirmation in the reading. But I can see here, like, he sees you as someone that's always giving, like, good news. And you are the good news bringer. You're not a Debbie Downer. You don't want to hear any sort of like bad news or sad news. So you're like, hey, dude, you can keep that news over there. Don't tell me anything else bad. You like to turn off the news because you're like, this is too much. Too many things are going on right now. So this is his true feelings about you. Like, he wants to come and tell you something, but it's kind of depressing and it's kind of down. And so he's holding back from telling you this information, the 6 of Wands energy, because he knows that you only want good news, okay? And also, number 1, I can definitely see there's great recognition here on your vortex regarding like your gifts, your talents, or something to do with your career. So you will be recognized for something that you're good at. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You have here friendship. Let me just point out here that the energy of friendship, that supports your intrinsic desire for connection, based on like a mutual affection and appreciation. And I feel like this is what he wants. He wants you guys to be friends. I feel like this is what you want too. Like, you want the person that you find a connection with. You want this person to be your friend, and he knows this is it. He knows to see you offer this friendship energy, the loyal, the commitment, the connection, the trust. He can tell you his secrets and you're not going to tell anyone. All right, he knows that you are loyal. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his true feelings about you? What's happening here with his energy? What is going on? Look at this. Guru Ram Das, humility, spiritual practice, and elevation. You know what? I was feeling this so strong about you, number 1. There's a glow up energy happening for you right now. Like, seriously, Seriously, you're on this journey of more like spiritual um illumination. It's kind of like that hermit energy where you like to be by yourself, you want to be by yourself. You just feel so good being by yourself. And that's something he's thinking about as well. He's like, well, why aren't you giving him the attention that you were giving him before? Why aren't you texting as much or calling or reaching out to him? He's thirsty and hungry for that energetic connection with you. And with the Guru Ramadas, this is about humility. See, you're humble though, as you do receive recognition, triumph, victory regarding your goals, your careers, and things like that. You're a very humble person. You don't even realize, number one, how great you are. And that's actually good because that allows you to stay humble, but yet and still, you still have that self-confidence and that self-love and that self-assurance to move forward. Because if you knew exactly like how powerful you are, you may just be over the top. So spirit just gives you a little bit at a time, okay? And that's why things are not going super fast for you right now. And it's kind of like moving, there are actually some challenges, and those challenges are there so that you can learn, so that you can grow, so that you can evolve. Thank you, Spirit. And I feel like that's what he sees about you. Like that's his true feelings. Like you're just really trying to level up. Okay? You are trying to level up. I feel like there's this song by Sierra called Level Up. Look up that song at the end of this reading. That's you right now. And that's how he sees you, kind of like Sierra, leveling up in your life. Even like leveling up with your friends and stuff. He wonders, is he really good enough for you? Because number one, you have tapped in. Okay, you are tuned in and tapped on. You know your value. You have raised your standards. Now let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what's the energy coming through? What is the energy coming through for you? And you have here the communicator Mercury. So with the planet Mercury does rule over Gemini and Virgo. So this is communication, It's about the communication. Spirit just gave us that insight about, how you are communicating with him. You pulled back your energy. You decided to focus on yourself and move forward. And that worries him so much. He feels lost, okay, without that constant validation. I feel like you were stroking his ego a lot, validating him and stuff like that. You're very truthful, that's for sure. He sees you definitely as being outspoken person, very flexible though, you know what I'm saying? Very clear with the way that you communicate and quick. Okay, very quick. And not only that, you are relatable and very friendly. You know what? He just recognizes your intelligence, and low key, he is inspired by how intelligent you are. And not only that, number one, you're so intelligent. Like you will do your research, you will look up, and you will study until you find the answer. See, that is the measure of true intelligence. Seeking until you find and not giving up. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what are his true feelings? What are his true feelings? Ooh, look at the communication. Calm, love, beauty, joy, adventure, kindness, hope, and fun, invitation. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Look at the communication confirmation coming through quite clear, as Spirit does give us that message on how you are a phenomenal communicator. Virgo and Gemini is right there, very, very observant. You know what I'm saying? And you could communicate with the best of those people, the hierarchy, President of the United States. You can also communicate with someone that is homeless on the street. That's where your humility comes in. Like you're good. You are so good because you see all creation as special, as beautiful. You see us all as one. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like no one is better than the other. And that's something that he really likes about you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what are his true feelings about you, number one? What is popping up? And the King of Pentacles. See, this is physical and earth. Gemini. No, not Gemini. I'm still thinking about Gemini with communication. We got Taurus, Virgo, and Cancer here. No, Taurus, Virgo. Why is this sensitive energy coming through with Cancer? I can say he's in his feelings. That's for dang on sure, because Cancer is just coming through quite strong, very sensitive energy with this person, but it's not Cancer. Pentacle, Taurus, Capricorn, and a Virgo. And the top placements of his chart or your chart as a confirmation in the reading. And let me do point out that with this King of Pentacle energy, honey, he knows that you are solid, you are loyal, you're reliable, you are very practical, and you can lead yourself. Whereas I feel like this is a kind of bossy person. He likes to lead, be in charge, and tell people what to do. But you are like, I can lead myself. He recognizes this in you with the King of Pentacles energy. But, also he feels like you're very good with your money. So whatever money you have, you are blessed with, you are good with, spending it in the right way to take care of yourself. But if you needed to, honey, you could get someone else to do it. And I feel like that's what he thinks about. Maybe he's not good enough for you. Maybe you're going to find someone that has more money than him. That's something that's always on his mind. And so beautiful, number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like button, hit that subscribe. That is how you can help to support the channel. My personal readings are offered to you now at 50% off. The link is in the description. Visit my website. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here, you're naturally drawn to the goddess Gaia. And this is about the connection to nature. And of course, nature is like, it's all elements. It's earth, water, fire, and air. But this is this is the Greek goddess Gaia, number two, and it's the mother of all living things on earth. Gaia appears before you as a sign to return to nature. You really need to get grounded by reconnecting with the earth. You know what I'm saying? So try planting your feet on natural ground, going out for a hike, or just going out into the forest and just like sitting in the forest. Just go back to Mother Earth, because that's where the answers are that you're seeking, number two. But we're going to get right into the energy here about his true feelings about you. What's coming through as it does relate to Mother Earth as well. What Gaia is sending me is like, I feel like this person, he feels like you're so loyal. Like you can be so loyal to a fault. Number two, meaning that you can be loyal to people who are not loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? Give love and not receive love. Give understanding and people misunderstand you. So that's what I'm picking up right here, is that he recognizes how loyal you are, how solid you are. All right. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, you have here the World card. So with the World card, I feel like, number two, that you've learned a lesson because of this relationship connection with this person. You have learned a lesson. And the lessons, you learned about character, personality traits, like really picking up on subtle messages that people give you, certain red flags and clues, like you have learned a lesson here. I feel like he wants you to come towards him. He wants you to travel towards him as it does relate to the World card. He sees you as being like a very successful person. He feels like you offer him this sense of like security as well. So let's get more insight. Look at this. The Page of Wands, Fire, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Top placements of his chart or yours as a confirmation here in the reading. And honey, with the Page of Wands energy, you know what I'm saying? You are aligned with your inner child, so he recognizes you as being like this active kid, always wanting to do something new, create a new project, work on some new stuff. You are creative. That's passion. That's enthusiasm, all right? I'm picking up that this guy is definitely temperamental. Sometimes he's in a mood, you know, it's like he is always like, he's in a mood, like literally, you know, sometimes he's hot, sometimes he's cold. He's in a mood, just like the earth, you know, sometimes it's warm outside, sometimes it's cool. You know, that's him. That's what's coming through with his energy. What are his true feelings? Thank you, Spirit. You have here integrity. Yep. See, he knows that you're honest. You are loyal. He recognizes that integrity that you do possess. Number two, the energy of integrity that supports your choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by a high moral standard. He recognizes your morality, your standards are high, and not only that, you have raised your standards even higher. So that's making him kind of like wonder, like, oh wow, am I even good enough? Am I even good enough for her anymore? That's what he is thinking right now. And he's in his feelings about that thought. He's like really stuck there because you've raised your standards. He knows you've raised your standards because you have your boundaries in place. Your boundaries are persistent and consistent. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening here with the energy? Look at this. The goddess of thought, writing, wisdom, time, and the Akashic records. Ooh. Whoa. Writing is significant. So I feel like you have a gift at writing. Number two, like, or you have a love for writing something, or even like hearing stories. Writing is a gift. He recognizes that gift. You know, I feel like he wants to reach out to you with a text, you know, of some sort, or he misses the fact that you were texting him a lot or calling him. And just, even if it's dramatic, even if it's like, you know, if he can trigger you and he can get you to respond, he misses that mess. I'm telling you. So trust your intuition when it comes to this person, okay? Because he craves and loves attention, all right? So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his true feelings about you? What are his true feelings? What's happening here with the energy? Look at the Six of Cups coming through. In his feelings for real, because the cup energy does represent the emotions. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer coming through quite strong here. The emotional energy of this person. And the Six of Cups, it's a reunion. It's about getting back together. Lays naturally under the World card, where Spirit gave us that insight, like, yes, he does want to travel towards you and be together with you. Oh, this is crazy because it's like he wants to meet with you. Point blank, period. He means it. I feel like he's going to do something creative, especially with the Page of Wands showing up here. I feel like he's going to do something very creative to get your attention, to, you know, for you to say, okay, I give in. I will meet you with you. That's truly what I feel with this guy. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what's the energy? What are his true feelings? What's happening with this guy? This dude is something else. Ooh, peace. You cannot make this energy up. Peace. You know, I feel like he is always saying something like about peace. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you, number two, you live for inner peace. Like, this is your motto. I feel like he mirrors you in some ways, like your peaceful nature. You want harmony. You want things to go right. You're loyal. He tries to mirror you in order for you to see him with good character. And yes, he does have good character, but is he aligned with that greater version of who he is? Well, he needs to be more aligned. Just sometimes he is. And it says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. That part. You see that energy coming through as a confirmation with what Spirit just told us, how he knows. Look, you like a harmonious existence, all right? You don't want no drama. And if you are connecting with, I don't care if it's your friends, platonic relationship, romantic relationship, family relationship, it's like you don't want no drama. Period. And if it's not a connection, it is just not going to work for you. He knows that about your character. So I feel like that's why he's going to do something really creative, really different to maybe like show you himself, maybe like for you to see him in a different light or like a new perspective. That's really what he's working on. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Stay tuned for him to show up in that way. Okay, so beautiful number 2, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. Personal readings are now 50% off on my website. Go over there now and get your reading. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. And if you would like a personal reading, I am offering them to you now for 50% off. So get over to my website before the sale ends. So let's get straight into your reading. I can currently see here your energy is naturally drawn to the goddess of gratitude. And the flower goddess, you see, let me tell you something, number 3. She is guiding you right now to embrace all the good things in your life and honor them with gratitude. And now is the time to acknowledge your many blessings. So it's a clear message for source coming through, all right? You have so much to be grateful for. So just start being grateful for everything, even the lessons that you have learned with your relationship connections. Now, as far as this person coming through, his true feelings about you is that he sees you as this very beautiful, gracious person. You know what I'm saying? He feels like you're very thankful. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like he picks up that you have like a very warm and generous heart and soul. You know what I mean? You're someone that he feels like he can depend on. So let's get more insight. You have here the divine feminine energy. Absolutely. This is exactly what I was feeling. And with the divine feminine energy, that is the moon. All right. And with the moon, this is about you trusting your intuition. Because let me tell you something, there are some unseen problems that you have not realized about this person on your mind. I'm just saying. And the frequency of the divine feminine, it supports your soft, receptive, and nurturing side. You know what I'm saying? While facilitating your intuition and your intrinsic understanding of your connection to the cosmos. Let me tell you this. He knows that you're intuitive as well. He knows that whether or not you're lying to him, whether or not he is lying to you or telling you the truth, he knows when you could pick up a lie. And sometimes you have to not tell him the truth, because I feel like this is the type of person that will take your business and spread it in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Could be in the top placements of his chart or your chart as a confirmation here in the reading. Let me just tell you, let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy coming through, Spirit? What are his true feelings? You have here Jesus, forgiveness, compassion, and the spiritual teacher. You see, this came out is that, see, he does recognize you as being a very compassionate person, someone that has great empathy. He feels like you will forgive him no matter what he does, and as you should. But the key to that is that sometimes he could take advantage, of the fact that you have this like forgiving heart and repeat the same dang on pattern. So there's a clear message coming through you, coming to you here. Number 3, pay attention to the pattern. Is it a toxic behavior that you know he knows that he shouldn't be doing? So pay attention to that energy. Thank you, Spirit. He sees you as being very forgiving. And I see you as being that as well. And always stay very forgiving. But trust your intuition. Spirit is encouraging you, number 3, to always put yourself first. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Sage. And the Sage, it does represent the planet Jupiter. The planet Jupiter does rule over the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, fire, passion, enthusiasm, being temperamental, being kind of moody, sometimes on, sometimes off. You know what I'm saying? And that is what I am picking up from his personality trait. Also, I do want to point out, though, that the planet Jupiter, it does represent abundance, generosity, positivity, and luck. So this is the energy vibration that he feels about you. You know what I'm saying? He knows you're positive. You like to see things positive. You like your relationships to work out no matter what. But at the same time, I feel like he sees you, he feels like very lucky to be with you or to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? He sees you as being very wise. The planet Jupiter represents spirituality as well. So I do love the fact that it did lay naturally under the Master Jesus here. So it's spirituality showing up as well as wealth. The planet Jupiter, I can definitely see that there is an abundance of wealth here in your vortex number 3. So this is about being self-reflective, very devoted to growth, very devoted to loyalty. And this is what he recognizes and how he feels about you. So let's get more insight. Happiness. Now, this is quite intriguing, especially with the planet Jupiter, because the planet Jupiter does represent joy. And it says, your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. This is a clear message from Spirit coming through. This is specifically for you. Number 3, it's about your mind. It's about how you think. It's about making sure that you keep your thoughts up on a higher vibration or frequency where you think good about yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. You are not doing anything wrong. You're in the right place at the right time. Things are taking place in divine order. All right? And love yourself fully. Love yourself fully. You are perfect. All right? And again, there's happiness energy here. He sees this happiness energy. Sometimes, you can get triggered or you can get frustrated based on your experiences that you may have with certain people doing certain things, but don't let people bother you. There's a clear message coming through here for you. Number 3 is that you have control over how you feel no matter what is going on. You don't have control over other people's thoughts, feelings, and actions, but you do have control over how you respond and how you feel. If you do not want to feel sad, you do not have to feel sad. If you do not want to feel anger, you do not have to feel anger. You can feel happy, joy, forgiving, strong, courageous, adventurous, and unbothered. So let's get more insight. And you have here the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups energy, I love the Queen of Cups coming out because there's so much emphasis here on feelings and emotions. So with the Queen of Cups energy, you got Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer coming through quite strong here at the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. This is a clear confirmation that, yes, he sees you as being a very nurturing person, a very healing, and very supportive. So be very conscious of who you give your empathy to. You are an empath. And sometimes you can have so much empathy to a fault that you do not see the red flags in other people. So pay close attention. Trust your intuition as it does represent here with the Queen, the Queen of Cups. And let's get more insight. And what are his true feelings? What are his true feelings? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 10 of Wands. Ooh, fire. Again, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. He is temperamental, moody. And you're like, why is he always so moody? What's wrong with him? And you don't understand it because, he's a guy. And you're like, I'm the one should be moody because I'm a girl. But he's more moodier than you is. Very temperamental. Could also have anger issues. So here with the 10 of Wands energy, this is like, I'm going to tell you something. He feels like overwhelmed, feels like burdened, feels like really heavy. Well, it makes sense because he's carrying so much like regret over his actions, over the things he said, you know, as it does relate to this relationship connections and the relationship between him and his inner being. Okay. This person really, he needs time to grow and to align with the greater version of who he is. And also here with the 10 of Wands energy, I feel like number 3, like you have carried so many burdens in your life, like so many challenges. You know what I'm saying? He knows about these challenges that you have had to face. And this is something he does think about. All right. So beautiful number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you number 3, lots of love and good energy. Don't forget, if I'm giving my personal readings for 50% off, visit my website. Sending you lots of love and good energy.